All eyes are on Rafah, Gaza's southernmost city. Why? Israel says a ground operation there is necessary to defeat Hamas, the stated aim of Israel's war. That spread panic and fear among Palestinians. But why did it prompt warnings of slaughter and carnage with untold consequences? Rafah is a governorate in the very south of the Gaza Strip, along the Egyptian border. Before the war, it was home to 260,000 people. Now, the population is more than 5 times that, at around 1.5 million people. For comparison, Rafah is about the same size of the tiny landlocked European country of San Marino, but with more than 40 times its population. So how did we get here? Back in October, Israel ordered people in Gaza to move south of this line as Israeli troops invaded. Then, the Israeli army expanded its ground operation to Khan Yunis, attacking where they had previously indicated as safe. So people fled further south to Rafah, as Israeli forces said that was now the new safe area. Then, with 2/3 of Gaza's entire population crammed in, Israel intensified its bombing on Rafah. According to Amnesty International, at least 95 civilians, nearly half of them children, have been killed in 4 major attacks there since December, which it says must be investigated as war crimes. For those who aren't killed, the situation is described as a humanitarian nightmare, with aid agencies warning of famine. Now, Israel's prime minister promised safe passage, but every previous area Israel said was safe hasn't been, either from bombs or sniper fire, despite people waving white flags. And even if safe passage was guaranteed, where can people go? North of Rafah, there is the Al-Mawazi camp, a 6.5 square kilometer patch of desolate coastal land, an area which has also been hit by Israeli strikes. Tens of thousands of people are already sheltering there without supplies or infrastructure. People in Rafah can't flee either west through Egypt's sealed and fortified border, or south, where Israelis have been blocking the entry of aid through the Karem Abu Salem crossing. Fighting hasn't stopped in central Gaza either, and northern Gaza is 80% rubble. The European Union foreign policy chief sums it up.
They are going to evacuate. Where? To the moon? Where are they going to evacuate these people?
What he says echoes what Palestinians and human rights groups have been saying for months, that nowhere is safe in Gaza and no evacuation plan from Rafah can change that.